Last year I did a review on my 2021 cross trainer when it hit 100 hours. Well, I have now crested 200 hours, so it's time for another review. Here is proof that my hour reader does read 216 hours and my dash does work. It's never stopped working, but the low battery light is flashing, so I should probably change the coin battery that's in the dash. Let's start with how my bike is holding up. This is my second set of plastics. The original set of plastics was blue, they all broke. I also have broken plastics on my white set. I'm also wearing through the coating on both sides of the case. Now I did mention in my last video that my main bearings did go out at about 90 hours. The bike now has 216 hours, you do the math, this is how many hours the motor actually has on it. The shock collar is also damaged to where I can't adjust it anymore, so that needs to be replaced. I'm also still on the original brake pads. My husband will tell me that I don't use my brakes, but I swear I do, just maybe not as much as him. These are the front, I just showed you the rear in the last clip. While the motor's been changed out, the carburetor has not, and I still use oil injection. I check it every ride for movement in this little line right here. Replace the O-ring on the expansion chamber. But now we've gone over all of my wear items, let's go over what modifications I've done, such as the FMF Fatty pipe. I also run this ginormous Emperor Racing skid plate and linkage protector to protect the pipe and my bike from, general crashes, which happens a lot. In addition to the world's largest skid plate, I also run the Bulletproof Designs radiator guards. These ones are blue because my bike used to be blue, but it's not anymore, and you'll see later that I really don't care what my bike looks like. I've used it as my own personal whiteboard / art canvas, and I have Sharpied all over this stinking bike. The Sharpie is fading super quick in spots that see a lot of wear, but I kind of treat it like my own personal coloring book and redraw it on as needed. Back on the topic of protection, I also run the Cycra Pro Bend hand guards, which have definitely seen better days. The guards combined with the Cycra HCM bar style mounts also means that my levers and bars are protected at all costs during any drop. I'm a huge fan of lock-on grips, and these are the Scott lock-on grips, and they've worked really great. And I also have a Midwest Mountain Engineering clutch lever, which provides a roughly 30% lighter pull on the clutch. Some people say that it's not very noticeable, but I think it is. My original Beta seat cover ripped, so I've replaced it with the Seat Concepts gripper cover. It's just the cover, the seat foam is the same original foam that it's had on it. This is the only tear that I have in the whole seat cover, so it's lasted pretty good. Besides a tiny engine failure, my bike has been a really good bike, and I have not had any issues or complaints other than the suspension might be a little bit too soft for the type of riding I'm doing now compared to when I first started riding. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, that would help us out a lot, and we will catch you next time.